Hi folks, it's a frosty, cold morning here in England at the end of January. It's also sunny though, and today I'm bringing you a box opening on a new pair of boots by Iturri, the Spanish group, and these are the new patrol boot for the British Army as part of the 2018 rollout. Just before I open the box, just quickly a little bit of history there. These are to replace the Bates and YDS boots, patrol boots, that were issued out from 2012, and they've been reviewed on the channel. There's also at that period of time two patrol boots for the desert, a YDS again, which again has been reviewed on the channel, and a Magnum boot. But this time round, for the 2018 rollout, the MOD seems to have dropped the idea of a desert patrol boot, and they've just gone with one for the temperate climates. So, to open the box, and as I mentioned on the 2018 rollout before, Iturri is now supplying quite a number of the new boots for the UK military, and this patrol boot is one of them. So what comes in the box? Well, there is some lacing instructions, how to lace the boots in different ways, a spare pair of laces to go with that. There's a packing list, and it also comes with some information on leader grease, which is their recommended product for cleaning and maintaining the boots. In fact, they say here these are the only products they recommend on their leather boots. They do not recommend shoe type polishes, dubbins, saddle soaps, oils, etc. And then there's also a new book version here, spray on, for fabric boots. Now, if you're not familiar with these products, these are actually been designed, produced and manufactured by Altberg, who are the separate boot company, English boot company that supply the Defender boots. And these are, if you haven't seen them, these are the actual products. There's the standard version, water repellent, wax oil, it says. So these are all a mixture of oil and wax, and then the military asked them to produce for shine a high gloss version. So I think there's more wax in this particular product, and that's the back of the tin. And as you can see there, it says Altberg, factory and shop. And then there's also, which they don't mention on the leaflet, a version for extreme use. If you've got your boots really wet, soaked, maybe over a period of days, and you want to stop the leather from cracking, drying out and cracking, there's this extreme version. Now I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but they are actually manufactured for Altberg by Grangers. Grangers are another well-known British company selling cleaning products and shoe care products, etc. So that's the leaflet there. Let's just open up onto the boots. Okay, and I'll just get rid of the box. Get it out of the way. Okay, so these are the boots now, and they're a smart looking pair of boots again. Although they're, let's say, manufactured specifically now for the British Army, at first glance these just look like a civilian pair of hiking walking boots. On this one there is a user guide again, telling you about cleaning, the comfort benefits of the footbed, and other bits of information there. Comfort benefits of the shape of the tongue, which we'll have a look at the moment. The design features light and fire resistance, and drying the boots, etc. So just bits of user guide information. If I come to try and show you the label there, if you can see, it says Iturri patrol boot. These are 9 large. I've only tried actually one boot on so far, and yes, it seems to be a good fit. So when they say 9 large, that is I'm 9 wide. That works. And there's also the European Munda Point size system there. Contract number, etc. So to just look at some more of the features, they are heavily cushioned around the heel area, and they also have a fairly low cutback heel, which I think is designed for maybe for drivers. So if you're driving a vehicle, because again these boots are designed for more rear echelon troops rather than full combat. These are for people who don't need a full combat boot. They're quite lightweight, like the Bates and the YDS boots. They do have a lining, but there's no mention of Gore-Tex, so I'm not sure what the lining is, or whether it's even waterproof as such. Just whether they're just relying on the leather protection to keep the water out. Comfortable tongue, as I mentioned, and the tongue is stitched right up to near the top of the eyelets. They have a speed lace system, and then as per the MOD requirements, the top part is enclosed. As opposed to the open cleats, you've got the enclosed cleats now, which is an MOD requirement, which I think relates to making sure the hooks don't get hooked up on things like parachute lines or nets, or maybe something else I can't think of. That's an MOD requirement. They're well made, treble stitched here, look, as we can see. There's a flex part on the heel. So heavily cushioned around this area and on the tongue, which should make them comfortable. In terms of the outsole, there's no name again on the outsole. It just says things like self-cleaning, anti-static, flex part there, all resistant. But on one of their other boots, they're now manufacturing the cold weather boot. They use outsoles by Defender, which I believe is an Italian company. So I guess possibly these are also Defender. There's an area of cushion there between the outsole and the main boot. So all in all, a nice looking boot. Again, fairly lightweight, so if you want to use them as a hiking boot, they have a rubber toe protector, but they don't have a full rand. So there we are. They're the Iturri patrol boots, new British Army 2018 rollout, and on the label there it shows a date of, I'm not sure if I mentioned that, date of manufacture, the 8th 2018. So you can see these are pretty brand new boots. So I bought these from a company in the UK called Survival Aids, and to give you an idea of pricing, they came to just a fraction under £100, UK £100. And then I paid a bit more for shipping on top of that. So that's today, well, 115 euros, 131 US dollars, say. And if you're listening in Australia, and I know somebody who is, it's 180 Australian dollars. So I'll obviously have to put some wear on them and then report back in terms of comfort, etc. But a nice looking pair of boots and one of the new rollouts. So as always, take care out there, keep warm if you're in the UK at the moment, enjoy your walking.